Probably. Stop. All right, good evening. Happy Sunday evening, everyone. We are here for, I don't know, I'm starting to lose track. I think day 8 of our 30-day meditation challenge because of these interesting times that we're in for sure. And, I'm here with my friend Murda Marmion, who is honoring us with beautiful sacred sounds to accompany our meditation. Yes, I'm super excited. So you're going to be with us after today. What days again?
I think it was Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is what I said.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah,
So
that's what I have down.
perfect, perfect. And I wanted to share something that I saw. I saw a video with Dr. Bruce Lipton, and I love Dr. Bruce Lipton. He is an MD. He's a um, cell biologist. He loves cells, and I am just a big cell fan too.
How many billion? How many billion in our body?
Trillions.
Trillions.
I don't know.
I love them all. Yes, thank you.
Yes. Well, and I love how Dr. Bruce Lipton, he because of all that he's learned from the cells, he used that into the macro world, and how we can learn from our tiny little cells to learn how to get along better. He's also the father of epigenetics, which I'm not going to get into right now, but those of you who know about epigenetics, it's really super cool. And that is another thing that Mur can do with regards, help us with regards to epigenetics with the sound healing, right? Because it goes all the way into and can alter our DNA and heal it, right?
It goes right into the DNA, actually,
Yeah.
and retunes it. Yeah, it's really amazing. And what's even more powerful is if you use your own voice, because then it just really goes in.
Wow. And yeah, a quick side note when you're mentioning using your voice, one of the things that I learned when I was in prenatal yoga and was to use my voice during childbirth and contractions and all that. And I can tell you what, it worked because I had a natural childbirth and I didn't have any pain, which sounds really weird. So I can attest to that. And one of the things he was talking about in the video, which I found very soothing, which I had that perception myself of this virus the whole entire time. What he was talking about, this is not me, I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, scientist. I am repeating and quoting what Dr. Lipton, the MD, came that this virus is a flu. It's an aggressive flu. But one of the things he was saying was that the best thing that we can do is to enhance our immune system, because when we have a strong, healthy immune system, this is when we are much better at fighting it off. And he was saying, I can't remember the percentage, but the majority of the people who've been tested for COVID-19 already had it without knowing it, and are already better.
Right.
So this is one of the things, and one of the things he talked about, which I'm always talking about, is that when we are in fear mode, which is what watching the news will do all the time, because they flash these scary things and they bombarding them at you all day long and scaring the crap out of us, the more our immune system is lowered. So this is why I, not just now, I always encourage people, don't watch the news, because it's the way it's presented, it's very frightening. Take a little snippet here and there, because I'm not saying bury your head in the ground and don't pay attention to anything. No, pay attention. Just pick and choose and be discerning, and pay attention to how you are feeling with the different things that are coming in, the information. And I'm always also talking about during our meditation and other times, but I'm always encouraging people to pay attention to what are you feeling in your body when we are going through different parts. Pay attention to how during this meditation, the beautiful sound healings, the vibration from the sounds that Myrrh is providing for us, and as well as the images and the places that my story is taking you. Notice where in your body are you feeling it, as where in our body we feel it is also indicative of what is going on. Is it when we're scared, we tighten, we get protected, we close off, we get our muscles tighten up, and everything closes off. However, which is why our body can't do the functions that is required to grow and be. But when we are in the mode that we put you in when we do these meditation, breathe, you relax, you open up, and your cells can do restorative growth they're supposed to do to keep you healthy, to keep you well.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, I am going to read something that I came across. I was a little late on it, but that's okay. I love the whole image. And today, this is what I would like to go into this meditation with, this intention um, of envisioning the perfect ideal world that we would like to have. Because of yesterday that I missed, it's 444, and some open portal, and spiritual people know what this is all about, and I have to take my glasses off to read. So let me share and read, because again, I found this so beautiful, and I think it is a perfect uh, vision for us to go into this meditation with. So the it says, I see and envision planet Earth and the entire universe healed, vibrant, and restored to Eden, where everything is pristine and pure, our food is clean, organic, and full of life sustaining nutrients. Our water supply is clean and pure, richly flowing with life. I see and envision the human race thriving, and every person on Earth is abundantly wealthy. I see and envision the human race coexisting together in peace and harmony, united as a community, sharing with each other kindness, love, compassion, and experiencing a new level of happiness and excellent health. I see and envision every person on earth having a place to call home. There's enough of everything to go around for everyone. I see and envision our leaders being compassionate, honest, faithful, and doing what is in the best interest of all people. I see our world as a safe place to live for the highest and greatest good of the universe, myself, and others. So be it, and so it is. It is done, it is done, and so it is.
Love it.
Ah, yes. So, what I'm thinking is today, I would like for us to just keep that in mind, this perfect universe where we are in peace and harmony, and allow Myrrh to do her magic, and just allow the sound frequencies to wrap us up in
What I would like to do at the very end is bring people in and invite them to use their voice. And I will guide people. This isn't about what it sounds like. This is about vibrating. We're going to vibrate each one of our chakras all the way up.
that. I love it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yes.
like to invite everyone listening to take a little journey through their chakras. And let's give them each some love. And all you have to do is make a sound that you feel for each one. And the sound you can say Om Ma, Om Ma, Ma. This isn't singing, this is just making one sound. Here we go. To the root. Find a sound. What do you need to make? What sound do you need to make? What does it feel like? What does it feel like it needs? And just ma, 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 ma. And as you make that sound, actually focus down in the root. Ma, ma, ma. And then just close your eyes and see what that feels like. Do you notice any difference? Moving up to the sacral. Listen, what does it need to hear from you? You're speaking for your chakra. Ma, ma, Pause. See how that feels. Moving up to your solar plexus, your big motor, source of self-esteem and fear. We really want to get this one good.
Sure.
Really send that sound down there. Ma, ma, and pause. And as you do this, let the sound run through your body and up and down through your channel, your main channel. Moving up to the heart. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. The Beatles song. Love, love, love. So here we go. Fear cannot exist when we're in our hearts, when we're loving. They're just so totally different. So. Let it really clear out those shoulder blades. And pause and notice. What are you feeling? And moving up to the throat. This is where we create who we are. This is where we create who we are and express who we are through words and sound. And it's really important that this be clear. And pause. And notice. How are you feeling?
Feel it moving up.
Mm-hmm. And all the way up to our third eye, our intuition, pineal gland, where we know things about our life, our world, that aren't taught to us in the traditional way. This is the source of our truth. Really get that pineal gland, get any of that corrosion. Just use your voice to blast it away. And pausing. Noticing how you feel.
Feeling tingly.
Now to the crown. Woo-hoo! Our connection to source. Yes, ma'am. And we're going to allow, when we do this, we're going to bring the sound all the way up from the root through our pranic tube or tube of light up to the middle and all the way up to the crown. So we're bringing that, almost like we're bringing that Kundalini energy up. Here we go. And noticing. And now that we're connected to heaven, we need to ground. So we're going to take a low note. We're going to bring our energy here and down and through our legs and down into the earth. Just so that we're not floating away for the rest of the night. Here we go. Let your toes grow roots. Send them down into the earth, all the way down into the core. And then one final Om. Take some deep breaths and then come back to the present. And that's a very simple practice you can do to clear your chakras and ground yourself at home or wherever you need to. You know, you can just sing to yourself in the car if you're feeling really anxious. Just make sounds. Doesn't matter what they sound like.
That's a good way you sing to, you know, if you're feeling anxious, just kind of say om or whatever sound seems to be natural for you to come out of you.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Well, I feel definitely very peaceful. I was having, I kind of got some information just before I went on here that threw me off a little bit. So
Mm-hmm.
feeling back to being grounded in here, you know, in this space.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good. Thank you
thank you
for letting
very
me
much.
share.
Yes. All right, everyone. Thank you all for joining us here. We will be back tomorrow. Wait until April 28th, which will be the last day of this 30-day meditation challenge. We're going to get you through all of this times. And so, with that, further ado, I wish you a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you, Mur.
Thank you.
This will
Fun.
be our Insights Counseling Center YouTube. And when I figure out how to get these files over to Mur, load them up wherever she wants to get them. Have a good evening.